Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a video about this comment because this guy was really sweet with what he said, and it actually made my night. So this is his comment, and this is what he said. Um, while you're good at making videos, even with your disability, the bended wrist in your left, you're good at editing too. That means a lot to me, and I'll explain why. Because, like, with having disabilities, so the way I set this channel, I originally set up to be like a channel where I would essentially get out of my comfort zone as a person with a disability and how people get me generally and post what I wanted to post. Like, because if you think about it, how are you watching this video right now? Think of how you're watching this video. You're not watching this video, um, in person. Like, you're not watching me make a video. You're not watching me, um, do whatever I do, or edit these videos. You're not watching me do anything. So, per se, for a person with a disability, this is their escape from the world. Like, essentially, um, I know a lot of people that do come to YouTube for, you know, laughter, love, and stuff like that. They watch many different videos and TV shows and stuff. Um, but for people with disabilities, sometimes YouTube is their escape. And if you're going through being bullied, if you're going through anything like that, anxiety, depression, YouTube is one of the ways you can escape from that. Um, and with my disability, that used to be my escape from the world. I used to be in school and I used to have times where, like, I was fine and I was able to feel like a normal person. And then I get into lunch, and then that's where crap hit the fan. And nobody would sit with me, nobody would talk to me, nobody would even wave or do anything. Um, to the point where I would wonder why, and I would feel alone generally. Um, but always when I came home, YouTube was always my escape. And I'm not saying this app is like 100% like the best app in the world, but it's honestly where most disabled people would probably find their escape. I know a bunch of other people do use YouTube as well and watch like Cake Boss and stuff like that and stuff that they're into. Um, so it's to read a comment like this where it's like, um, they're pretty much while you're get making videos, like, I don't per se um, make this channel because I want to be the best YouTuber. Like, that's not my thing. That was never my idea at all, to be the best YouTuber on in the world, like Mr. Beast or um, David Dobrik or anything like that. Like, I never, sorry, um, wanted to essentially use YouTube as an outlet to be the best YouTuber in the world. Um, why I originally want to use YouTube, and it is honestly a interesting way of it, because sometimes there's times where you have like one-sided conversations, or you have people that don't care and they bring up stuff that makes absolutely no sense in your live streams, and you're like, wait, why am I even live right now? Why is this guy staying here? But why I originally made this YouTube was not because of me wanting to be the best YouTuber. Yes, that is part of it, but it's a minimal thing. Like I don't want to be the best YouTuber because of my fans. Like I don't want to be like I used to hate the word popular growing up, because it's like, okay, why is a person popular? Well, a person is popular in school because they have a lot of friends. And that could essentially be a drawback for somebody like that has no friends, and be like, oh well, I'm hurt by that because I want to be popular too, and I don't have any friends. Like that could be hurt somebody with a disability. So I used to not like that word, and kind of still don't. But I always, the reason why I and I always like come back to this, because the main reason why I wanted to make my YouTube channel is for this reason right here. Comments like that, and to show people that even though I have a disability, I can still dance, I can sing, I can make videos as a YouTuber. So like, if I never showed myself, like ever, you guys would not know anything. Like, you wouldn't even know if I had a disability or not. But because I show myself, obviously you guys don't have a disability, and I don't care. Like, I literally went from being this shy 20-year-old to being extremely outgoing. And I'm still doing that because I care so much. I've seen what the disabled life is like. I've been through it. Literally, I've been through so many different surgeries, as well as so many different events in my life. And it's definitely a hard road to live on, like, and to adjust to. But as you grow up, you learn to live with it. And in terms of what I wanted to do through how I grew up and through what I've seen, as a disabled person per se, I wanted to per se give back and promote anti-bullying, and promote that we are able to, even though we have a disability, we're able to do anything that we want to do. And through my videos, I do show that, apparently. And it really means a lot to me that people do watch my videos, even though I don't have like 10,000 subscribers. I enjoy doing this, and part of being on YouTube and part of having 700, or I think it was like 800 subscribers. I think 804 subscribers. Part of that is just because I want to per se show people more that I am able to do what I want to do, and also if anybody has gone through stuff like me, that it's not, the end of the world. Like, I'm in, honestly, I'm in pain 24/7. And that's because of my cerebral palsy. And it's very interesting with me because I've um, learned to adjust to that through having a disability. Like, I've learned to adjust to my CP, and what's really interesting is that most people with this disability affects the right side of their body. With me, this disability affects the left side of my body. Um, don't know why, don't know how, but it just does. And I do have trouble walking occasionally. But that does not bother me. I learned to live with my disability, and honestly, I don't know. Like, a lot of the things with living with a disability, I think, as well as not having that backing, like that friend backing, like, if you don't have that friend backing, you definitely feel alone. Living with a disability does take some sort of emotion and strength to get through every single day. Um, I wake up and I'm in pain. I go to bed and I'm in pain. I do not take any meds. Like, that's my thing. Like, I don't take any medications for my disability, and obviously, you guys probably know why, because I don't, like, my disability does not matter to me. Like, I would rather live with a disability and experience the experiences that I've went through, and help people with disabilities adjust to living with a disability, and just to show them that living with a disability is not as bad as living without a disability. um, Although I do have mild CP, and I can't speak for people who have higher CP, but I can speak for people that have mild CP, and it's honestly, it looks worse than it seems. A lot of times for me, like, I've adjusted to living with a disability, but seeing like, I've done it because I know, like, eventually somebody is going to see this. Somebody's going to see videos like this. Some people are going to see this comment. Some people are going to see pictures like this. And it's just, it's not the fact that I want, like, I grew up per se as, like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. I've put myself on stage just because I love what I do. I love singing. I love taking care of my pets. I love doing what I do, and I share that a lot with you guys. And like, I don't let, like, there's only a couple times that my disability does get to me, and it's when I per se am in a lot of pain, and that normally happens during the winter, and either or when I fall. So that's when I do have a lot of when it affects me a lot more than it usually does. But I've learned to live with my disability, and my Um, the people that I do know, I know one person that is uh, um that is has a little bit of a worser or he's um in a worser per se, or not essentially, like, but he has a different form of CP is what I'm trying to say. Whereas he's wheelchair bound, but his personality is one of the best personalities I've seen in a person with cerebral palsy, and he honestly um, inspires me to continue being who I am, and is still, like, literally no joke. I can um, not see this person for years, and the minute that he sees me, he is super excited and extremely happy. Like he doesn't, like, that's how he shows his excitement. So he doesn't per se let his disability get to him with his excitement. So, and we all go certain ways sometimes. With disabilities, unfortunately, that's human. But for the most part, we learn how to adjust to it. And the fact that I am literally doing this for fun, not doing this to get paid at all, and literally doing this for this reason. For that reason right there, um, that means a lot to me, because I never thought that this would ever take off. Like, I never thought, like, people would enjoy what I enjoy. Like, never, like, figured, like, okay, I would have, like, 100 subscribers and that would be good. Um, like, I never thought, like, it would take off this much to whereas I'm able to show, like, I literally was singing one time, and I literally made this person feel better after their um, daughter, I think, died from something. So the daughter died from something, and I made the person feel better by just singing. So, like, if I can make videos on YouTube and make people feel good, no matter how many videos, no matter how many people are on my subscribers list, like, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is how many people I come in contact with through my channel, and how many people I make feel better through my channel, and how many people I help through my channel. That's what matters to me more than anything else in this world, and that's always what I've gone through. That's always what I've tried to do as a subscriber. So, I mean, as a YouTuber, rather than going the paid route, rather than posting, oh, what is it? Wait, posting, I do my own stuff. If you like it, great. If you don't, well, I do come up with different things a lot of times, and with certain videos, they do take longer to make. That's why you guys don't see them as much. But, like, I want my channel to be about what I like versus not what's trending on YouTube. Like, I don't want to benefit from a video that's trending on YouTube. I want to benefit from my own videos and my own experience with my aquariums, with my models of my plants, as I have shown you in some of my videos, and as well as, you know, inspire other people by having many different people on my YouTube channel that have varying disabilities, and to inspire people through that way. I know I have a lot of different people on here that do love to dance, and I feel like dancing is a way of expressing yourself, because there's no way that, like, there's no certain way that you can dance to a song. There's no certain way that you could sing to a song. Obviously, there's American Idol, America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, and stuff like that, where they judge you. But honestly, to a person with a disability, and to a person that cares so much about people, there's no way of there's no certain way to dance. I mean, seriously, dancing is a way of expressing your feelings. It's not like judgment is, like, obviously it is in terms of America's Got Talent, but in the actual expression side of things, it's meant to express your feelings. It's not meant to, you know, be judged. I mean, like, I know that's a thing, but, you know, that's what I try to express in the way that I dance. Like, I dance the way I dance because it's the way I express myself. Although I do try to learn some choreography, but, you know, I show my personal self and not my fake self on my YouTube channel, and that's why I feel like more people should do, because it helps out other people, as well as helps grow your YouTube channel in a way where it's not obviously based on money and or based on trending videos. Like, obviously, I can go on YouTube right now and literally type in Molly Care. I can go on YouTube and literally type in Guppy Care. There's hence Honey Gourami Care. Buying the scariest shark I've ever owned on the web. There is many different flight attendant, so there's many different videos that you know, are on here, Big Time Rush, stuff like that. And fact is, like, I would rather be personal rather than be like, okay, what's the next trending video? What's the next trending video? What's this? What's that? What's, you know, the trending dance video on YouTube, and try to copy that. I'd rather, like, with my aquarium as well, I would personally like to be what I think versus what the world thinks. So the world thinks you should not let me think of something. So the world thinks that you should not float Java Fern. You should tie it down to something. I say, don't care. I have 5 species of ferns, or three species of ferns in my aquarium. I haven't lost one yet. They have adjusted fine by floating, and they do, you know, lower themselves once they get a heavier root base. So, you know, versus somebody that says, oh yeah, you should tie it down, you should do this, you should do that. So the roots generally grow into the gravel that way, or it's easier for the roots to grow into the gravel. And if you go on Quarry Catfish Care or per se Guppy Care, guppies eat flake food, Superflex worms. Uh, they breed every 30 days. They are hardy. They eat flake food. They eat flake food. They eat pellet food. They eat, like, I don't want my care videos and my aquarium videos to be anything like let me just say so I want my aquarium videos to be anything that or my videos to personally be a repeat of anybody else's videos is what I'm trying to say. With all my videos, I try to A, look at what's on there, and B, do something different than anybody else. I feel like that's more beneficial to YouTube, as well as my YouTube channel, as well as being out there, rather than just copying a video of somebody singing something and make it my own. Like, I don't want to be like copy paste. Then I'd rather give you my own personal content. And what I think you should feed, I think you should feed mollies more of an algae based diet, as well as what they're used to eating in the wild versus what they eat naturally. So I would naturally feed them food versus feeding them what the pet store thinks you should feed them. That's what I think. So with my fish, I try to feed them more of the natural diet than what they would actually find in the wild. So if they would in the pet store. So I'd rather feed my fish bugs, worms, occasional spinach, broccoli, and stuff like that. They would naturally find. Now, obviously, broccoli they wouldn't find in the wild, but they would find what's in broccoli in the wild, essentially. So you're not feeding them something that they're not going to digest. Like, you're feeding them something that they're able to digest. Like, why would I put a plant in a tube and adjust it? I have to pay for it and adjust it. I saw this tiny little Nubius at the pet store. $16. Do I want to put it in my aquarium? Yes. Would I buy it and put it in my aquarium? No, because it's not set up to be an aquarium, and it has 3 leaves on it. And if you know anything about terrarium plants or above water grown aquatic plants, all of those leaves die off and then they grow back. So if you're trying to grow an aquarium for guppies, you do not want essentially a plant that is going to die off and then grow back. You want an aquarium plant that's going to stay there, be hardy, have a root base, and live fine. Oh, and by the way, you do not want an aquarium plant that has 1 root on it. That's what Petco is selling. So, I like Petco as well, but with my videos and my content, I would rather put my personal content out there, even if it's not correct, rather than listen to somebody that's like, okay, yeah, Molly's breed every 30 days. And this is a YouTube video. This is a random guy that's going, okay, lifespan Molly's 3 to 6 years. Size 3 to 6 inches. I've seen Molly's 8 or 7 inches. So if you're saying that Molly grows 6 inches, you are totally wrong, dude. That Molly is capable of growing 7 inches. Literally, no joke. I had a Molly that was 7 inches. She was a big female when she died. So, you know, that's why I would rather put my personal content out there than put out, you know, content that's copying other content. Because, like, realistically, how many videos of, let's see, how many videos of, like, care videos can you watch? If you go beta care, if you go goldfish care, if you go any care video, essentially, Amazon store care, Java friend care, they're all the same. You want to know why? People get it from the internet. And they just feel like, okay, I'm going to make a video. You can easily tell, too, when it comes to YouTube content, what videos do stick and what videos don't, as well as who is going from a list on the internet and who is not. They add more information. They know what they're talking about. They're not like, okay, pH range 7.5 to 7.8, DH range, whatever. You know, they're not going from a list. Doesn't sound like it's rehearsed. They're going from their personal experiences versus what you would find, you know, in a online, basically, care site. Also, you go on some care sites to buy fish, they'll give you what's pH, but they won't give you the aggression of the fish. They won't give you the size of the fish. Well, they will give you the size occasionally, but they don't give you the aggression of the fish. I've ran into so many issues and lost so many fish with that. So that's why that route. So that's why I've chosen to do the personal route versus the, oh, I have a beta, this is how I care for it. Or this, if you want a beta, this is how I care for it. Versus, I have a beta, I've read it this way, this has worked for me. Versus the bad way. Here's a beta. You separate them, put them in that breeder, do this, do that. You know, obviously it's somewhat the same, but you could tell when it's more experience-based than list-based or than online info-based. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really enjoyed reading this comment. I hope you guys are liking my videos. And keep liking my videos. I have so much content to show you guys coming out in the next few weeks, including Big Time Rush concerts, including a Big Time Rush concert, drift cars, drift racing, essentially, and some other really cool videos I got to do today. So those are all coming this week and or next week. I'm just trying to wait a while before I do post them. So I'm trying to take my time on them, edit them before I post them. I'm also looking into making some other videos as well, like some trailer videos from some videos, as well as some other content that I had planned to make as well. So thank you guys for watching these videos. Also the life experience video, or the, let me see if I have it here. the these videos are coming as well. Um, these videos right here, new video idea. My experience living with disability and those videos are coming as well. They just take me a little longer to make. So, thank you guys for watching these videos and those videos as well. These videos right here will be out as well. I have tons of info, tons more experience to talk about. It just takes me a while to make them, edit them, crop them, all that other crap to do. So, just wanted to say that and update you on some other things that I have planned to do as well. But that will also be like as time goes on. I want to try to get some. So my plan is to essentially post Big Time Rush stuff, then post some other things. Mostly aquarium based though. I know I have one video that's a concert video. Then I'm gonna go separate concerts, so separate songs, so you guys can see your favorite songs if you're a Big Time Rush fan. Then I have some other cool things planned. Mostly plane spotting as well. So it's right now it's concert and plane spotting. And the additional live streams I do at like 9 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, to basically help you guys and to show you my aquarium and give you aquarium updates as well. So I hope you're liking those videos as well, because those videos are definitely one of my favorite to do as well, because it's just like calming, relaxing, and you're watching fish eat. And you're watching pretty fish as well that you probably haven't seen ever, especially my Liberty mollies. They're pretty. So, thank you guys for watching these videos. Really appreciate it, like I said. Also love that comment as well. And I will see you in the next recorded video.